Hey guys, I just came back home from school. My roomie, Dina, is here living with me for the summer, but she's leaving in like 5 days because she's going to Florida. I thought in honor of me coming back home from school, even though my voice is shitty, I'd do a what's in my bag for school. So I don't know, many of you might not know, but I started school again. So here's a little, okay, this is not meant to be in my bag, so let's ignore that. I'm gonna show you guys what I usually keep in my school bag. So first and foremost, of course, a water bottle, and of course it has to be pink. Duh. It's from Lulu, very cute. It has a straw, lovely. Then of course a pink little toiletry bag that I also got from Shocker, Lulu. And here in the first pocket, I have my lip liner and my lip gloss. That's the only thing I really touch up during the day. And then in here, I have medications. I have some painkillers, my deodorant, some tampons, pads, you know, some like feminine hygiene products. And of course, I have a huge pack of gum in my mouth, actually in my bag. My headphones, my beloved Sony headphones. I'm so sorry, but they are better than the Apple ones, in my opinion. The Apple ones look really cool though, but these ones are like amazing. Of course, a pair of sunglasses. You know, the weather in Norway is really bipolar, so this morning it was raining and it was gray outside, and now it's kind of sunny. So you never really know. You need to have everything prepared in case the weather changes. Speaking of which, I have an umbrella with me at all times because you never know. And then actually, funny enough, I have one more umbrella, but this is not mine. I borrowed this from a girl in my class on Friday when I was walking home. I was gonna give it back to her today and I forgot, so that's lovely. I'm gonna have to bring it tomorrow then. Of course, I have my iPhone and iPad charger. I use the same one for both of those things. And I always have a hairbrush with me. I'm sure you can't tell because my hair looks like shit right now, but whatever. And then I always have a hair clip that I attach to the straps of the bag. And then I have this from the brand Mamani, which my best friend Melika made. So she has made this herself. It's really nice and cute. And this is like a laptop bag, except my laptop doesn't fit in it. So I use this for my iPad. So I have my iPad in here. And then I have my Apple Pen that I use for taking notes on the iPad. And then I also have this, which is like this, we have some obligatory things we need to meet up for at school, and so every time you meet up you like get a teacher to sign, and then you pen this in at the end of the semester, and then if you've like met up enough times, then you get to like take the exam and pass the class. So yeah, there's a lot of like non-obligatory things, but there's also a lot of obligatory things. And then in the bag I also have this like smaller bag inside of it, and in here I have my little card holder, which is super cute. My best friend Dina actually made this. She crocheted it, really cute. I have my cards in there. And then I have my passport. This is like the form of ID that I have. I don't have a driver's license. And then I also keep my keys in here on a Lululemon keychain, of course. And then I actually have a little comb in here. My hair does not like to stay in the middle part that I put it in, so I always have to bring like a comb with me to like part it in the middle if it decides to go to the sides. But today I was wearing a headband, so that wasn't really an issue. But yeah, so that's basically what I usually will have in my school bag. But then if we have a class where, like for example, like we've started doing something called statistics this semester, and I do need my laptop for that, in which case I'll bring that. But otherwise, this is what I have in my bag. And then sometimes maybe I'll bring like some food or something if I'm gonna bring lunch with me. But yeah, this is my school bag. Thank you guys for watching.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white girl.
We're doing a what's in my backpack. You guys have been wondering like what's in my bag, what's in my makeup bag. It's all in here. Anyways, I have the North Face backpack. We're gonna start off with my favorite pouch. Ladies, I think you know what I mean. This is like a girl pocket. Like, I feel like it's specifically made for girls. Oh, that's trash. First, we have the period pouch. It's a necessity. If you don't carry like a period pouch in your backpack, what are you doing? Moving on to this part. If you don't like carrying like your actual perfume, I literally just carry this bottle from Target and I fill it up with my perfume and I bring it to school. It's literally so good. Next, my makeup bag. This is from Home Goods, and I literally always bring a makeup bag every single day to touch up my makeup. Like, it's so helpful. Way too many lip products, mascara, concealer, eyelash curler, bronzer and blush, and lastly, my eyebrows. I have mini notebooks and a calculator. And then the last thing in this pocket is my Touchland hand sanitizer. We have some note cards that I clearly need to organize. And gum. Now, the middle part. This is kind of where it gets interesting. First, starting off with my 5th grade pencil pouch. It's come a long way. And then I have my mild liner pens, my binder. I only keep one huge binder in my backpack, and I have like tab dividers for all of my classes. It's a lifesaver. And then a folder and a notebook. Okay, and finally my last pouch. Obviously my MacBook. And the school that I go to, they give us like Wacom's. This is basically where you can like write down anything down and like shows up on your computer. And my ID that I haven't worn probably this whole school year. But yeah, that is everything I keep in my backpack. Bye, love you guys.
So many people have been asking me what I put in my school bag, so I'm going to show you. If this comes up here for you page, comment down below a pink heart because I'm trying to notice some of you. Also, my bag is from Valentino. So many people were asking me last time, so that's where it's from. Okay, starting off with the main thing, I always have my little miniature makeup bag. It comes in handy and you need to top up throughout the day. So what I take in it is my Fit Me powder with a powder puff, a blush brush which has excess blush in case you want to just top up. My lip gloss, of course, usually I put this in my jacket pocket so I can just take out in class as well. 2 lip liners has somehow just stocked up. And also a little Hoola bronzer. I usually don't use bronzer or blush in school. It's mainly just powder and the lip stuff. But better to be safe than sorry. You never know what could happen. But that is what I keep in my little makeup bag. Also, I do want to state that I usually do have emergency stuff when it's that time of the month, but I've not got anything in here right now. In my little pouches here, we have a little deodorant, again just to top up throughout the day, and just to be safe I always just keep a deodorant and also one of the little mini soap sprays because they're just so easy to put in your bag. I've also got a mascara in here. I don't know how I've got a mascara in there, but I like taking stuff from my friends as well in case they need stuff. My calculator for maths, which you know we hate, but we need it. And then I've got a spare pencil and that's a lip liner, that is not a pen, this is the pen. And a hairbrush because tuggy hair, you know. And in here now are just my subjects from the last day, but yeah, that is just my drawers as well. I've got undrank water in here. Like, why have I got 2 bottles in here? And that is everything that's in my school bag. Pretty boring. I did also have a pencil case with pens, highlighters, all that stuff, but my little sister took some of my stuff and half of it's ran out, so I'm gonna need to like stock up in that. When I do, I'll give you an updated one. But yeah, that is what's in my school bag. If you want a video for tips on what to put in your school bag for school, please let me know. But thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. Bye guys.
Hi Vogue, this is Bella Hadid and we are doing What's in My Bag, the very personal version. My friends like to call me Mary Poppins because, as you can tell, I keep everything in here. If anybody needs
What's in my school bag? This was a really highly requested video. Starting with my wristlet, I have the Lulu one in the pink and white. In the white one, I just have my AirPods. And in the pink one, I just have some Aquaphor. I have a mini little Bartholomew bear. And this, I have the watermelon scented hand sanitizer from Touchland. I also have this really cute keychain. And then of course, my car keys. Now for my bag, I decided on a Coach bag this year. I have a little knockoff Bunny Lulu from Tilly's and also this little claw clip. To organize all my stuff, I have this organizer organizer from Amazon. Inside of here, I just have a Tide pen, some hairspray, and some Advil. Little mini pocket right here, but I have a scientific calculator. It also has a bunch of formulas on the inside. I have a 3-subject 5-star notebook. I have 2 of these cream-colored folders. My composition notebook. In my makeup bag, I have a bunch of minis, powder, a Summer Fridays lip balm, SOS spray, some Too Faced mascara, these cute little Sephora brushes, a little powder puff, primer, and the mini Rare Beauty blush and highlighter. Organizer is from Amazon. So is my pencil case. I have these 4 pencils, 4 highlighters, a lot of pens, some mini scissors, a mini stapler, and a mini hole puncher. All of that was from Amazon as well. My emergency kit couldn't fit in here, so I just used these pockets. Victoria's Secret Daring perfume, Dove deodorant, moisturizer, lotion, more Aquaphor. This body mist, it smells so good. And then I have a mini wet hairbrush. That's everything in my bag, and I'm really excited for my junior year, so yeah. Bye!
Hi Vogue, this is Bella Hadid, and we are doing What's in My Bag, the very personal version. My friends like to call me the Mary Poppins because, as you can tell, I keep everything in here. If anybody needs an eccentric migraine, if they need essential oils, if they need Advil. So this is my lavender oil.